So we're down in Andrew Maynard's basement, looking at this is a Rude gas furnace. It's 80%, as well as our air conditioning coil. We're going to look at replacing the system. So first thing here, we're going to replace our return drop. I've got all the dimensions on that. We're going to go back with a high efficiency media filter that doesn't have to be changed as often. We're going to have it's going to be 16 by 25. It's going to be the filter size. I'll have the new dimensions of our drop. But as you can see, we go right up to the pan joist here. We're going to make a new transition, or we're going to have our furnace and then a new coil sitting right on top of our furnace. They're both going to be B-width, same width, so we won't need a transition from the furnace to the coil. We'll just have to have a transition from the furnace up to the supply. So as you can see here, so this actually gets bottlenecked down and then opens back up. So what we're going to want to do is just make a transition from the top of our coil all the way to here. Just get rid of this little bottleneck where they've got it coming in, and just go straight up to the main supply. This does the same thing over around this back side. But we are going to look at replacing the refrigerant lines because these are 1/4 inch. It's a 1/4 inch suction line and 5/8 inches on the, or 1/4 inch liquid line, 5/8 on the suction. In looking at replacing that, see, everything is drywalled here in the basement. You can see where the refrigerant lines run. They've actually been leaking. So we're going to just cut out the drywall. We're not going to replace it and replace the refrigerant lines. We're going to use 3/4, 3/8. It might be 7/8 and 3/4, but I'll confirm that in the before we order any refrigerant lines. And here's our electrical panel. Let's see here. First, where's our AC? AC 5 and 7. So we got a 30 amp breaker on our air conditioner. For a 2-ton 16 seer, I think 30 amps is too big. We might need to, I think we're going to need to downsize that to a 20, but I'll confirm that from the AC manual. But we can get these square D breakers. But if the 30 is good, then we'll just do a regular disconnect outside. Or either way, we're going to do a regular disconnect outside. If we have to replace this, we will. If we need to go down to a 20.